Welcome back to Movie Moshow. Today we are going to review the post-apocalyptic romance film, I Think We Are Alone Now. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We post multiple times daily. Spoilers ahead. After an unidentified apocalyptic event has eliminated the human population, Del lives alone in a small town. Del, who thinks he is the last man on Earth, has made it his mission to live quietly in his hometown. He now resides in the library where he used to work and spends his days removing people's possessions and burying the dead. He gets startled by pyrotechnics one night. The next day, he finds Grace, a young woman who had been involved in a drunk driving accident, asleep in her car. Del is first cold to the woman, but she follows him about and begs him to let her stay. Del interrupts the woman as she decides to depart for a hypothetical trial period in case they end up needing each other. Del grudgingly gets acclimated to Grace, feeding her and teaching her his techniques for purging the dwellings of the dead, despite her being a disruptive and unpredictable presence. When Grace finds a dog, she loves and cares for it, but after it bites Del, he lets it go, and the dog flees. When he tells Grace this, she is indignant and points out that, in contrast to him, she was loved and happy in her past life while he was bitter and alone. Del apologizes to her and offers to continue cleaning houses with her. He then shows her his greenhouse. Grace discovers a house that hasn't been cleared yet and that Del doesn't want to clear during one of her house hunting excursions. She understands that Del's family is the rightful owner. Del and Grace tidy up the house and bury Del's mother. Grace then tells Del that she has something to say to him, but she doesn't say what it is out loud. Instead, she gives him a kiss. Del is startled to hear voices downstairs when he awakens the next morning in the home Grace has been using. He encounters Patrick and Violet, two fresh survivors who identify themselves as Grace's parents. It is revealed that there were a large number of post-apocalyptic survivors who came together to build a society. Del has never ventured outside of his hometown, thus he is unaware. Grace follows Del after he leaves, pleading with him to keep her with him. She claims that the couple are not her true parents and that she was placed with them when she arrived to the California Survivors Commune. Del dismisses her and walks away. Patrick pays a visit to Del at the library and encourages him to join him, making allusions to other experiments being conducted in California that concentrate on the mind. Soon after, Grace departs with the couple, forcing Del to return to his single life despite his growing loneliness. Del leaves his little village because he is unable to live alone and travels to the address Patrick gave him in an effort to locate Grace. Del sneaks over to Grace's house to visit her and discovers that Grace has had additional behavior modification procedures to help her cope with the ongoing anguish brought on by the death of her family. Patrick makes an effort to halt Del and Grace as they try to flee. He explains that forgetting the past and what they all lost is the only way for humanity to advance. In a fit of rage, Grace kills him. Despite being subjected to behavior modification, Violet is not upset since she still remembers her prior life and the daughter she lost. Del and Grace discover a city full of unnervingly content survivors who are all blissfully and willfully unaware of their prior pain. Del and Grace head out of the city with the intention of visiting Del's hometown again. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.